Professionalism and excellence in media training has achieved another significant milestone. In addition to its existing affiliation with Ahmadu Bello University Zaria for the award of a degree in mass communication, the college has now received official approval from the National Board for Technical Education (NBTE) to commence National Diploma (ND) programs in mass communication and multimedia. Additional programs are also in progress. Admission requirements: a minimum of 5 O-level credit passes in relevant subjects. For National Diploma ND programs, minimum JAMB admissible score of 100. For degree programs, recommended JAMB score of 180 and above. This is a great opportunity to become part of the college's growing legacy in media and broadcast education. For more information,
visit our website at www.ntatvc.edu.ng or call these following numbers: 0803-838-4343, 0806-980-9897. Announcer Management.
Football lovers, movie lovers, family entertainment fans, get ready for something big because Star Times is giving you over Jara. For a limited time, when you recharge for 2 months, you get upgraded to the next bouquet free. That's more sports, more movies, more kids shows, more entertainment at no extra cost. Over Jara. Star Times. Enjoy digital life.
the prestigious NTA Television College, widely recognized for its professionalism and excellence in media training, has achieved another significant milestone. In addition to its existing affiliation with Ahmadu Bello University Zaria for the award of a degree in mass communication, the college has now received official approval from the National Board for Technical Education (NBTE) to commence National Diploma (ND) programs in mass communication and multimedia. Additional programs are also in progress. Admission requirements: a minimum of 5 O-level credit passes in relevant subjects. For National Diploma ND programs, minimum JAMB admissible score of 100. For degree programs, recommended JAMB score of 180 and above. This is a great opportunity to become part of the college's growing legacy in media and broadcast education. For more information,
visit our website at www.ntatvc.edu.ng or call these following numbers: 0803-838-4343, 0806-980-9897. Announcer Management.
Football lovers, movie lovers, family entertainment fans, get ready for something big because Star Times is giving you over Jara. For a limited time, when you recharge for 2 months, you get upgraded to the next bouquet free. That's more sports, more movies, more kids shows, more entertainment at no extra cost. Over Jara. Star Times. Enjoy digital life.
the prestigious NTA Television College, widely recognized for its professionalism and excellence in media training, has achieved another significant milestone. In addition to its existing affiliation with Ahmadu Bello University Zaria for the award of a degree in mass communication, the college has now received official approval from the National Board for Technical Education (NBTE) to commence National Diploma (ND) programs in mass communication and multimedia. Additional programs are also in progress. Admission requirements: a minimum of 5 O-level credit passes in relevant subjects. For National Diploma ND programs, minimum JAMB admissible score of 100. For degree programs, recommended JAMB score of 180 and above. This is a great opportunity to become part of the college's growing legacy in media and broadcast education. For more information,
visit our website at www.ntatvc.edu.ng or call these following numbers: 0803-838-4343, 0806-980-9897. Announcer Management.
Hotels abound everywhere, but when you're looking for a cozy, comfortable, luxury, and environment that will take you to the zenith of your expectations, A&T Residential Hotels is the place. The rooms are designed to be your home away from home. We have services, both bar, room, and kitchen are all 24 hours. We have an Olympic-sized swimming pool and our gym to keep your body fit. Our staff are excellent as they welcome you with royalty. Come shake your body as our nightclub opens every Friday with Asu Barbecue. Asuya joints available all day. We have a whole capacity of about 1,500 for your occasions. Welcome to A&T Presidential Hotels, Kilometer 5, Ilesha, Owo Expressway, Akure, Ondo State. Telephone 081-4633-5949 and 070-1222-6282. A&T Presidential Hotels. Comfort and class redefined.
The prestigious NTA Television College, widely recognized for its professionalism and excellence in media training, has achieved another significant milestone. In addition to its existing affiliation with Ahmadu Bello University Zaria for the award of a degree in mass communication, the college has now received official approval from the National Board for Technical Education (NBTE) to commence National Diploma (ND) programs in mass communication and multimedia. Additional programs are also in progress. Admission requirements: a minimum of 5 O-level credit passes in relevant subjects. For National Diploma ND programs, minimum JAMB admissible score of 100. For degree programs, recommended JAMB score of 180 and above. This is a great opportunity to become part of the college's growing legacy in media and broadcast education. For more information,
Visit our website at www.ntatvc.edu.ng or call these following numbers: 0803-838-4343, 0806-980-9897. Announcer Management.
NTA Entertainment vibes all day. Lights, camera, Naja. Your 247 entertainment plug. Catch the fun. Feel the flow. NTA Entertainment vibes all day.
On the news tonight, National Drug Law Enforcement Agency renews efforts to combat drug abuse. Experts advocate enforcement of copyright laws and cultivation of reading culture at World Book Copyright and Copyright Day. A very good evening to you, and you are welcome on the news tonight. Many thanks for joining us. I am Toyin Battery. Now the news. Ondo State government, in collaboration with the Federal Ministry of Water Resources and support from the French Development Agency, has commenced the 2026 National Project Coordination and Review Workshop in Akure, the state capital. The 2-day workshop, themed Building Sustainable Water Systems, is aimed at strengthening collaboration among stakeholders towards ensuring the provision of state and sustainable water for all Nigerians. Adebayo Jegede reports.
Workshop was organized to review water projects in the participating states of Kano, Plateau, Enugu, and Ondo State. The governor of Ondo State, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, reaffirmed his administration's commitment to improving water supply and sanitation in the state.
The Uwena Dam project goes beyond pipes and infrastructure. It's about life, health, economic growth, and securing a better future, healthier life for our children. Also recruited 125 personnel to complement the existing staff for the successful implementation of this laudable project. We know that we need more hands of technical staff that not just building the infrastructure but maintenance to sustain the project.
The Commissioner for Finance in Ondo State, Omowumi Isaac, represented at the occasion, gave assurance that adequate funding will be provided for the seamless execution of the project.
Our financial agreements are key to us. We try as much as possible to keep these records so that we fall back to it whenever we have instances. And these kind of instances are like this oversight, where we ensure that the state executive come up with their own commitment in the area of counterpart funding.
The country director of the French Development Agency, Mahamadou Diarra, welcomed the development as an opportunity to assess the progress made across states, identify challenges, and propose actionable recommendations.
Open to accompany your project till the end, but the more we minimize the delays, the better will be for the restructuring of the financing agreement. So this is your duty.
As deliberations continue, stakeholders express optimism that outcomes from the workshop will translate into improved water infrastructure and sustainable service delivery across the participating states. In Akure, Adebayo Jagede, Nta News.
In a renewed effort to combat drug abuse and trafficking, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) has destroyed over 83 tons of assorted illicit drugs in Akure. Chairman of the agency, Brigadier General Mohammed Buba Mawa, retired, led the exercise as part of sustained measures to rid the society of drug-related crimes. Karim Ahmed reports.
Survey findings on drug use in Nigeria highlight a growing concern, with the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency estimating that about 15 million Nigerians between the ages of 15 and 64 engage in drug use, posing significant threats to public health and national security. Chairman of the agency represented reaffirmed the commitment of NDLEA to intensify efforts against drug trafficking and abuse across the country.
It reinforces our statutory duty to enforce all laws pertaining to the trafficking and abuse of illicit substances while mitigating the associated crimes that threaten the fabric of our society.
Ondo State Commander Nanzing Zala described the volume of drugs destroyed as the largest since the establishment of the agency in 1995.
From about 2017 to 2024, during which period these drugs exhibits were seized, we secured the conviction of 337 persons.
Stakeholders commended the NDLEA and other security agencies for their sustained crackdown on illicit drugs, while pledging continued support in addressing the menace.
Our goal is clear: to build a society where our young people are empowered, productive, and free from grip of substance abuse.
In Akure, Karim Ahmed, Nta News.
The Nigerian Television Authority has held its Benin Network Center Zonal Management Meeting in Ado-Ekiti, bringing together top management staff within its zone to strengthen broadcast standards, enhance content delivery, and adapt to the rapidly evolving media landscape. Olukemi Soni has details.
Ado-Ekiti, the Ekiti state capital, provided the perfect setting for the strategic discussions as the participants engaged in extensive deliberations on programming standards, revenue generation, digital transformation, equipment upgrades, staff welfare, as well as training and professional development. The Zonal Director, Benin Network Center, Tini Ajayi, emphasized the importance of innovation and adaptability, noting that the broadcasting industry is undergoing significant changes driven by technology and digital broadcasting capacities to reach wider audience. Tini Ajayi, who emphasized the need for teamwork across all stations within the zone, enjoined them to continue to uphold the core values of the NTA to keep them relevant and competitive.
The resolutions are based on the directive of the Director General of NTA. He's very much interested in producing new content and making the screen colorful and impactful on the society. There are some programs that he proposed or guided us to produce since last year.
Participants expressed optimism that the outcomes of the meeting would enhance service delivery and reinforce NTA's mandate to inform, educate and entertain Nigerians.
It's on the new zonal program as instructed by the Director General, and we have been able to move about 2 steps forward after our last meeting, because in the next 2 weeks we will be hitting the ground running with the scripting of the program, and maybe a week after the production is going to start.
It is my belief that by the time we are coming back together, maybe next year for another meeting, we would have recorded success in all the stations across the zone.
Actually met and rub minds on share knowledge on the latest trends, developments, and maybe some tech in the media landscape.
At the end of the meeting, key resolutions were reached to enhance collaboration, boost productivity, and ensure quality service delivery across the zone. In Ado-Ekiti, Olukemi Sani, NTA News.
And we'll pause for a break. The news continues after. Please stay with us. You are welcome back. Today is World Book and Copyright Day, also known as World Book Day, an annual observance dedicated to promote the importance of intellectual property rights and celebrate the contributions of authors, artists, and creators across all fields, as well as highlight the value of books as tools for education. Abiola Ariyo engaged some authors and industry professionals on the significance of the occasion, exploring its impact on the society.
World Book and Copyright Day, also known as Workbook Day or International Day of the Book, is an annual event organized by the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, to promote reading, publishing, and copyright. Globally, individuals such as writers, educators, and policymakers are emphasizing the significance of copyright in preserving innovation. For authors, it remains a crucial mechanism for safeguarding their unique creations and guaranteeing proper acknowledgement.
It is important for the work of a creative, particularly in this case a writer, to be protected because there is so much intentional effort that goes into creating that work, and it is not something that someone who has not put any energy or intellectual investment into it to claim rights.
They noted that the use of digital technology has not only made information more accessible, but also raised the possibility of piracy, calling for stronger enforcement of copyright laws and increased public education.
There are measures in digital publishing whereby certain measures are taken so that your intellectual property is not quickly or easily reproduced.
With the theme for this year's commemoration, Go All In On Reading, Read Freely, Protect Creativity, educators emphasize the role of reading in national development as a reminder to cultivate strong reading habits, especially among young people.
Parents should also encourage their children at least 1 hour or 30-minute supervision of what their children are reading.
You can begin now and let your children see you reading. When they see you reading, then you can easily be able to pass that value on to your children as well.
31 years down the line in the commemoration of World Book and Copyright Day, experts agree that protecting intellectual property and promoting our reading culture are essential for sustainable development. In Akure, Abiola Ariyo, NTA News.
The Nigeria Education Loan Fund, NEL Fund, has warned students and the public to remain vigilant against rising scams targeting its interest-free student loan program. The warning follows the circulation of fraudulent notice claiming the existence of a new 2026 registration portal. In a post on its social media handle on Thursday, the fund urged Nigerians to verify all links and rely exclusively on its verified channels to avoid falling victims to misinformation and potential scams. The suspicious notice claimed that due to constraints faced by students, President Bola Tinubu directed the opening of the portal. It also promoted a dubious link as an official portal for students' loan registration and cash transfers, which Nelfund described as fraudulent. Let's join Oluwanifemi Suleiman on Business News.
The federal government has announced plans to waive debt owned by domestic airlines to aviation agencies as part of measures to cushion the impact of the ongoing jet A1 fuel crisis. Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, disclosed this during a high-level meeting in Abuja, convened to address the astronomical rise in the cost of jet A1 fuel. In another news, the federal government says it plans to raise 700 billion naira from the domestic bond market in April 2026, extending a gradual reduction in offer size as it continues to navigate elevated borrowing costs. Details from the April 2026 Federal Government of Nigeria bond offer circular issued by the Debt Management Office show that the auction is scheduled for April 27 with settlement of April 29. And that is all on Business News in Nta Akure. Oluwanifemi Suleiman, NTA News.
Up next is Sports Update.
The Tigress will embark on the landmark exhibition tour of the United States as part of preparations for the 2026 FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup in collaboration with WNBA teams. The tour underscores Nigerians' growing ambition in global women's basketball. The team will play 3 high-profile games across major U.S. cities. They'll face the Los Angeles Sparks on April 25 in San Diego, the Minnesota Lynx on April 27 in Kansas City, and conclude against Indiana Fever on May 2nd in Indianapolis. The matches will test Nigeria against elite opposition and serve as key preparation for the World Cup. The Tigers say their goal is clear, not just participation, but competing for the title. Meanwhile, in the NWFL Premiership, Group A has concluded with Bayelsa Queens finishing top, followed by Rivers Angels and Edo Queens. All 3 have secured Super 6 qualification, while relegation has been confirmed for the bottom teams. Group B remains wide open. FC Robo have sealed qualification, but Nasarawa Amazons, Abia Angels and Remo Stars Ladies are battling for the final 2 Super 6 spots. The race is expected to go down to the final matches. Elsewhere in England, Manchester City have moved to the top of the Premier League after a 1-0 win over Burnley, ending Arsenal's recent grip on the title race. Arsenal's losses to Bournemouth and City have left them chasing, while Burnley remain in serious relegation danger. And lastly, in Germany, Bayern Munich beat Bayer Leverkusen 2-0 to reach the DFB Pokal final. The win keeps their treble hopes alive. After already sailing the Bundesliga, they will face RB Leipzig in the final. The second semi-final sees holders Stuttgart take on Freiburg, with both sides eyeing a place in the final and a chance at silverware this season. For Sports Updates, Bright Ebuchu, NTA News.
And that's the news tonight. We thank you for watching. Good evening.